Hello and thank you for tuning into this video. This is going to be a timeless tarot reading for Gemini sun, moon and or rising signs. I'm going to be using the New Orleans Oracle for this reading and also the Animal Totem Tarot. Also please keep in mind that this and these are general readings, so they may resonate on different levels for different people in different situations, so take what resonates and leave what does not. So we're just gonna see what's going on. What's going on with the Geminis. So we have got step back, dreams, the word receive just popped into my mind. Receive, whatever that means. Keep going. Gratitude, and I'm gonna pick one more from this oracle pile. Just gonna give it one more shuffle. Self-care. Yeah, so receive. Receive is divine feminine energy, and that's not to say that you have to be male or female, like it's just receptive energy. So I'm just using this to describe the current message. Basically, yeah, with step back, self-care, dreams, gratitude, keep going. So this isn't like a message saying to like stop what you're doing, go into hermit mode and to, you know, not speak to anyone and meditate, kind of a thing. This is about priorities, and I think right now the priority is like relaxation, as it says here, self-care. It's just, yeah, an energy of like getting in touch with yourself. This reminds me of, I think it's the 8 of Cups in the tarot, which is very much about moving on. And especially here with this keep going card, it just feels like you're leaving something behind. Whether that's a situation, it can be with a person, it can be with a career, something. It's like a redirection, but right now your energy is kind of being called back to you. It's like keep going, but it's about taking time to connect with yourself and to be able to like reanalyze how you're gonna keep moving forward. I hope that makes sense. I might actually pull one more just to round off. So we can see freaking flies everywhere. They're so annoying. Like Australia. So companionship. Yeah, for me this is like confirmation that this could be about a relationship, whether that's friendship, romantic, or family, business, whatever, however this resonates. You could be very well moving on from like literally just like not really interacting with certain people anymore, or the dynamic shifting and changing. But when you're in this middle stage of things like shifting and changing, it's like, of course you always need to kind of move forward with things, but there is this like reanalyzing sort of energy and kind of getting used to these new dynamics or life without certain people. Again, general reading, so this could come up in many ways for different people, but I feel like this is also you kind of finding another self, like a sense of confidence after this situation, maybe you had to lay some boundaries down, maybe you had to cut some ties, do something uncomfortable, to kind of, yeah, stand your ground and stand up for yourself. And that's something worth celebrating, especially if that's something that you're not used to doing. And you know, even if you are used to doing it, it can still be really uncomfortable to lay boundaries out and to decide to draw a line in the sand, so to speak. So yeah, I'm just going to pull some cards from the tarot now. Oop. And with the receive, this is very much about like taking steps back to receive those like spiritual downloads, which can just be like realizations, thoughts, literally, as the cards say, dreams. So your dreams could be very, what's the word, like potent, vivid at this time. So if you resonate with that, it could be a good idea to write them down, to take a yeah, make like a dream journal. Also, the more that you write your dreams down, the better it is for you to remember them every day. So getting into that routine, and because essentially it is like your subconscious trying to tell you something. So you know, if there's things that you're ignoring or like not fully able to process while you're awake, it'll come through in your sleep. And I know like some dreams like are whack, right? Like they don't make any freaking sense. But through the craziness, because there is a part of it being our brain sorting through things that we've seen throughout the day or thought of. You know, for example, if you're angry in your dream, that could be a sign that you're angry about something in your waking life, and to not ignore that. We need to feel our feelings, get in touch with ourselves and what's best for us, because when we feel certain emotions about certain situations and people, etc., like, sure, sometimes we can be overreacting, but if it's coming through in your dreams or if it's heavy on your mind, then it's definitely worth listening to, because you just need to honor yourself and honor where you're at in life. Like, don't ignore your feelings, don't ignore the signs. The Empress, yeah, this is being very, very in touch with yourself. And of course she's chilling out, right? She's in her little field, she's vibing, she's like, I don't need to be anywhere, I don't need to do anything, I know what's best for me. So yeah, definitely moving into a very vibey, abundant time where everything is like, I don't know, like I feel like you're being told to kind of slow the pace down. Like, obviously keep going with whatever you're doing, whatever your plans are, but it's good to rest sometimes so that we can connect with ourselves and our true feelings. The Sun reverse, yeah, literally an abundant time. This is good vibes, this is positive energy. The Sun is like the most positive card in the deck that you can get. So good times are promised. And also, like, if you do relate with what I'm saying about, you know, honoring your feelings and getting in touch with your feelings so that you can kind of make a decision that's based on like your highest and greatest good, then like this is confirmation that, you know, your feelings are correct. If you're feeling off about something, it's correct. Like, if you're feeling angry about something, like, it's correct. Do you know what I mean? Like, honor yourself. Like, you feel feelings for a reason. Like, they're there to tell you things, like, oh, I'm mad because blah blah blah, like, but then like I think sometimes we go and like intellectualize things, especially with Gemini placements, because Gemini is all about the mind. We go like, oh, I shouldn't be angry about this thing because blah 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 blah, and we make excuses and we intellectualize the problem and our feelings instead of just feeling angry about something and letting ourselves feel that. We push it away and go, oh no, I shouldn't be feeling that because of whatever. I hope that this makes sense. So yeah, really honor yourself, honor your feelings, because that's gonna lead you into the right direction for your soul, whatever your soul is here to do. Like the things that are right for you will feel right. They will feel like, I don't want to say it's like, life is not easy. I always say life is 50% completely crazy, fucked, and 50% awesome at all times. And you know, the lessons give us perspective. So you know, but for the most part, like, our relationships, situations in our life should give us some sense of peace, right? And like, if situations, people, things are giving you like absolute grief and like putting you into like stress mode, fight or flight, whatever, all the time, then like, maybe it's gotta go. You know what I mean? So yeah, you've got to prioritize yourself, but I think you are. 9 of Wands, yeah, like victory dance came into my brain. You're the goat. 9 of Wands. This is, I pulled this reverse though, so I also pulled the sun reverse. I don't know if I said that, but I do read the reverse card sometimes as like an internal energy, which is what I'm feeling for these very much so. It's like an inner awakening, inner realization, because the sun is very much about illumination and seeing things for what they are, as much as it is about positivity as well. But yeah, I just feel this like inner illumination, like this inner, this like realization within yourself, this confidence within yourself. Yeah, I hope that that's like hope that makes sense. And with the 9 of Wands, this is like about like not giving up, like making it up the hill. This is, again though, like I'm seeing this as like an internal thing, so it's like not giving up on yourself, like being your own sidekick, your own hype man or woman, type of vibe. And the Lovers, yeah, so being led into destiny, because the Lovers is just about connecting with something that is just, sorry, car going past. The Lovers is about connecting with something that's like a soulmate vibe, like destiny vibe. It can be a person, but it can also be like a hobby, an interest, a job, a new place to live. It's like two things coming together that become harmonious and beautiful, and they just elevate one another. So by you trusting yourself and your feelings, and honoring like what is true to you and what is in alignment with you and brings you up and makes you happy, keeps your vibe high, is going to attract the same, because like attracts like. So, you know, if you're wanting to manifest any of those things, like if you keep going with that attitude, keep going with that mindset that you're going with at the moment, because I feel like you're on the vibe, That's what you're getting. Especially with the sun, it's like you're promised right now all these good things coming into your life because of what you've been through and the lines that you've had to draw in the sand. So congrats. This is a vibe, and this is what we want. It's like getting rewarded for like being brave. And also being brave doesn't mean that you don't have any fear. Like being brave just means that you know, felt fear and you did it anyway. So we've got the Hangman. So yeah, seeing life in a new light, a new perspective. What have we got on the bottom of the deck? We've got King of Swords. Yeah. This is like, I just feel like this is cutting through the bullshit. Whether that's like things that people have told you as you're growing up, or like a societal sort of a thing. It's like you realizing that everything has just kind of been fluff, and people have kind of been projecting their idea of life onto you, whether that's, you know, being raised and your parents have a certain idea of life and how you should do it or whatever, and then you take that on board by yourself, and then you decide to do things a little bit differently, or like that could be on any level. I just feel like it's also like not putting up with shit, you know what I mean? It's like maybe like for a while you've been thinking like, oh my god, like I just have to put up with this because of XYZ. Maybe that's just cutting people slack all the time, and making excuses for other people's behavior when they are actually being like detrimental towards you, like being rude or inconsiderate, something like that. But now this is you realizing, no, actually I don't have to put up with that. Oh no, I don't have to do this thing, I don't have to do that thing. Like I have the power within myself to create the life that I want, which is just all about this Empress energy, especially with the sun as well. Like it's just this realization that you can be happy, like you can choose your happiness. You don't have to do what's expected of you because that's other people's issue. And yeah, by you having this like internal realization, cutting through the bullshit, you're like moving into this new phase of the Lovers where you're attracting things that are on your wavelength. I'm just going to pull maybe just one more card just to round off. Got the Queen of Wands reverse. So again, internal energy, the Queen of Wands, she's that bitch. She can do whatever she wants. She creates the life that she wants, and everyone's like, oh my god, how are you doing all these things? This is crazy. And she's like, I'm just following my passions. I'm following what makes me creatively inspired and driven. And this is like, I'm seeing this internal, it's just internal awakening of like your creativity and your inspiration. So yeah, you're just being led into a version of yourself that is fiery as fuck. I don't mean that in like a bad way, like I mean like fiery as in like firecracker, you know, like you are yourself, so you're just setting a blaze, so to speak. So yeah, I hope that this reading resonated, and if it did, please feel free to give this video a like. It just helps me out, and it helps to get the video out to other people who may need this message. I'm also doing tarot readings on Etsy now, so I just film like a 15-minute video and you ask me whatever question you want, and I will do a little reading like this for you and send it to you. So yeah, if you're interested in that, that's where to find it, just in the description. Otherwise, I hope you have a lovely day.